This here's from D Menu, whoever they are. Johnny Depp's artist image is still alive and well, sporting blue pants and jeans despite a 77-minute delay. He said, I just took a shower. Okay, I never heard his excuse. I thought he was getting together the art exhibit, the details, the exact paint color, getting the stuff in his desk aligned just perfectly. But I guess everyone's got to take a shower. So this here is called Silk the Rich. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but obviously it's some product from Johnny. It says shampoo and treatment. Kind of reminds me of those Game of Thrones advertisements before the new season came out. They had each character like kind of split up on these thin posters like that. American actor Johnny Depp attended a press conference for his immersive art exhibition, A Bunch of Stuff, in Tokyo, which is going for a long time, until like May or something. This is his first visit to Japan in about 8.5 years since promoting the film Pirates. Alright, so the last time he was in Japan, he was promoting Pirates of the Caribbean, whichever the fifth movie was, or something like that. Now I remember. And they keep harping on about how he was an hour and 17 minutes late. At one point, the organizers even offered coffee to the press at the bar attached to the venue while they waited. The artist showed up in a denim outfit without seeming to mind the situation, showing off his big shot status. Well, I mean, I thought about that, man. The press is important, it's a foreign country, and Japanese people are actually pretty nice. It's a bit rude, but then again, they're waiting for this superstar. He's like in the top 10 of actors ever of all time. So, like, alright, if you gotta get that story and maybe push something else back a little bit, what the heck, take the free coffee. What I didn't know before when I covered this was Johnny said he had to make sure to take a shower. Alright, maybe Johnny takes long showers. The knobs and levers and things in Japan are like slightly different than America. Maybe you had to figure it out or something. Maybe just used a lot of shampoo that day. Over 100 works and personal belongings, ranging from self-portraits made over 30 years ago to more recent works, were brought in from the US. When asked why he wanted to open his creative space to the public, he said, "Painting's taken up a large part of my life. I'm not a painter, but I thought it would be good to show that I am a person who paints." I like that, man. I like when people say stuff like that, because most people try to sell their skills like they're more than they are. When I was younger, I had the attitude that art is special, and some certain people are artists, and some certain people aren't. And yes, there is a separation between talent and not having talent. Let's be clear. But I think in the middle grounds, or even kind of at higher levels, aside from the real exceptions who stand out, art is art. Most people can do it in some way, shape, or form. Again, some people are technically skilled and talented and they stand out. I get that. Most people can do it in some way, shape, or form. Again, some people are technically skilled and talented and they stand out. I get that. But it's not something like physics or calculus or computer programming where it really takes this brain power and studying for years to master it. You could pick up art. Everyone's got two eyes and two hands, And I think that's kind of what Johnny's saying. He's like, I'm Johnny Depp, but I'm not going to claim to be some great artist, some generational master because I'm Johnny Depp. He's just saying, this is my art. I do art. Just a person who paints. Anyway, that's my kind of complex take, if you get what I'm saying. Maybe some people do, some people don't. This will be the first time the event has been held outside the US. He described Tokyo as a city that's been producing wonderful works of art for hundreds of years. Yeah, I've been in Tokyo or around the close Tokyo area for 18 years, and I don't know, I didn't notice it so much. I guess I kind of left my artistic past behind. Yeah, I'm not the right person to be covering this, exactly. But I cover all things Johnny Depp. And they quote him, "I think Japan is a place rich in sensibility where people don't look at the exhibits and think, that was so-so, but rather, I didn't get it at all. I was really inspired." Yeah, Japanese tend to be a good audience. They're quiet, they clap at things, whether they like it or not, just to be polite. If they like it, it'll be more energetic. But if they don't like it, they'll clap and they'll be like, okay, I didn't get it, but that was good. That's a good effort. And they say Johnny picked up a paintbrush when he was 30. All right. Never too late to start, and 30 is actually pretty young in the long scheme. And they've got some articles on this, Silk the Rich. And they say a few words on Silk the Rich, which is a limited edition bottle hair care set now available for pre-order. Maybe that's why he took a shower, to kind of promote that a little bit. Right, there it is. Okay, personally, not exactly for me. I'm losing my hair anyway, so fuck it. I don't need too much shampoo. But maybe you're interested. Anyway, if you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.